Hey there peeps, welcome back. This is Stephen here, Steve Steele. Time for a quick fleet update on a Saturday afternoon. I'm going to be away for a few days, so no long form videos coming out. Might get the odd little short, but nothing long form coming out for a few days, so I thought I'd just give you a quick fleet update. Might as well start with this one that I'm standing next to right now. This is the old green Land Rover 90. It's a Land Rover 90, not a Defender, because Defenders didn't come out until 1989, and this is a 1984. That's a 2.25 litre petrol engine, 40 odd years old, fully working now. We've had the head off, we've done a fairly significant rebuild. This had an underbonnet fire, so everything here was melted. Every wire, every hose, everything about it was melted. So we've had to replace everything, put a whole new wiring harness in it, and not just in the engine bay, but all the way through the whole car, which includes behind the dashboard. Thankfully, dashboard's now back in again. We've got some nice seats in it. We've just got a couple of little wires to finish sorting out, and we're there. We've got doors that shut and open. We've got a back door. Hang on, move that out of the way. Completely rebuilt back door. That's all lovely now. And so that's the old Defender 90, 1984 Defender 90. That'll be finished in the next couple of weeks. As you can see, it hasn't got any lights in it at the moment. I just need to get some new set of lights for it. The old ones, unfortunately, were too far gone to rewiring. I'll give you an example. That's what they all look like. That's the number plate light. Complete and utter mess. So yeah, the old Defender 90, I'm just waiting for a new set of lights to turn up. We'll get those wired in, do the last couple of little details of wiring inside the engine bay and behind the dash, and take it for an MOT, and it'll all be sweet and lovely, and that'll get registered as a historic vehicle. As a 1984, it's time to register it as historic. That means it'll no longer need any MOTs or road tax. It'll just need insurance, which is sweet. I'm going to do a video on that process as well, because there's been a lot of questions from people about this whole process of how to sort out insurance cap vehicles, because this was a insurance write-off because of the amount of work that was required to rebuild it. And so we'll be going through the whole process of the MOT, the insurance and everything else, so that it's got a clean title and it's ready to go. Next one we've got is this one. Now this is the Cat S insurance write-off. This one needs a new chassis. I've got the new chassis for it. I'll show it to you shortly. We did a video a couple of weeks ago about the reason why it was a write-off, and then around a week ago I stripped the front end so that I could make a shopping list of everything that was going to be needed to rebuild it. Since then it's sat out here in the rain, poor thing, but I have done a couple of little jobs on it. This door needed a new lock in it, which it's now got, and although it doesn't shut properly, it does at least keep the door shut, so that's good, isn't it? So we're going to have the body off of this. This is going to be the next one. No, probably not actually. This is not going to be the next one. We haven't got all the parts yet, but hopefully before Christmas we'll have this one in the workshop. We'll lift the body off and we'll start swapping all the parts between the old chassis and the new one. So that's the Cat S 2001 Defender TD5. Now, what else we got in the fleet? My daily. This is my 2003 Range Rover Vogue L322. This is my daily wrecker driver. It's on trickle charge at the moment. It's not been used for a few days, so we'll stick it on charge just to make sure it's ready for a journey tomorrow, because this is the one we'll be using over the next few days. We've got about 700 miles to drive, so yeah, it's worth just checking the oil and make sure it's got air in the tyres and things. This one has completely stripped out rear end. There's no back seats in it or anything. We've got a fabricated rear bumper, towing assemblies, swing out spare wheel carrier, all that kind of stuff. And you saw the front winch bumper and so on. It's got a bit more ground clearance. It's good pulling power. It's a TD6 under the bonnet of this one. The classic BMW M57. Let's just show you. I expect you'd like to see it. There you go. So that's a BMW M57. Slightly modified. You can see is crankcase breather, catch can, modified inlet, modified exhaust, modified turbo and breathing for the turbo, modified crankcase cover so that you can get all that in. Otherwise, pretty much standard. It's mapped stage 1, and that's the old winch bumper that fits on the front of it. And towing and positioning for the high lift jack as well. As I say, that's just on trickle charge to make sure that it's ready to roll at any time, because anybody who's got an L322 will know they do tend to flatten their batteries. That's that one. Now the next one we've got, next one in the fleet, N4 BWG. This is the Range Rover Sport 2006. It's a 4.2 litre supercharged, the Jaguar engine. Now this car, I did do half a video on this, and unfortunately we lost half the footage. So it's going to come back into the workshop though in about the next week or 10 days or so, because we've got a few little jobs to do. Just to make it finished so it's ready for sale, because this one will be sold. Oh, look, you can tell I've been using it, can't you? This seat cover's torn. I have a new seat for it, a brand new seat for it, which would be really nice to get that on. We're going to take this front bumper off. We're going to put the spotlights in the bumper, as I've now got all the brackets for them. And we're also going to connect up the water bottle, which is behind here, because that was smashed in its original accident and all the wiring was damaged, so we've got to do that. And this morning, just this morning when we were out in it, it developed a problem with the handbrake. These have got electronic handbrakes, and the handbrake didn't engage, just went into fault mode. So I might have to investigate that as well, unfortunately. No one likes messing around with the handbrakes on these. So there you go. That's what we're up to right now. It's a little channel update. Shall I show you the chassis? Oh, and the one other car that's in the fleet. Let's do that. Let's go for a little walk along here. Right, here we got the Volkswagen Golf. This is a 13 plate Golf, which has got, it's a 1.6 diesel DSG. This was another Copart buy. It came to me with mechanical problems. The clutch had failed, so we put in a new DSG clutch, and it's been driving fine ever since. It's a wife's car, really. It's the one she drives. It does need to go back into the workshop because it's got a leak from the crankshaft oil seal. So we're probably going to do an engine out on that one, actually, simply because it's easier to work on that way. And then lastly, this is the new chassis for the red TT5 Defender 90. This is a Marsland chassis. As you can see, we've got all the parts there for it. We've got the petrol tank bash cover. We've got all the brackets on it for the shocks and everything else. I've got a box full of top hats for all the springs and things like that. The only thing with this one is these engine mounts are TDV8. Not the right mounts for the TD5, and so we're going to have to cut these off and put TD5 engine mounts on it. I think otherwise it should be fine. We might find we have to mess around with the gearbox mount as well around here, and that cross member. We might have to reuse the cross member from the TD5 chassis. Reason being, anybody who's ever bought one of these will know that a Marston chassis is a dead expensive thing. That chassis would have been four grand, something like that. I was able to buy this one for a little over half that price. And given the fact that this car is going to be really hard to bring it in on budget, £1,000 or so saving on the chassis with a little bit of work to do seemed like a good option. So there you go. That's a little fleet update. Hope you've enjoyed that. We'll see you all next time. Love ya.